Why, hello there! Greetings, and welcome back to a small Let's Play of a game called Yakin Saiban with Ruudo and Emily.
Hello!
It's time for us to interview this troubling character.
And kill my voice, apparently.
Well, strive not to do that.
How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
There's still time to ask him things though, it seems.
Think not.
Sorry.
Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case.
No. Every lawyer worth their salt would definitely try. That sort of thing.
Terribly sorry, my boy. Why?
Okay.
I cannot say.
I'm seeing the difficulty here.
I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
Really?
What's going on here?
Oh, so we can't invite Oscar about these other things. That's
yeah,
very
because we kind of...
It seemed like we would be just, pushed out of the office altogether.
And I was thinking that maybe they should have reordered it to have, Yeah, actually, you know what, let's just go and continue with the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's go with that.
How did you know Mia Faye? She worked here. A long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Going at 1 frame every couple of seconds now. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. That's bad.
Oh, there you go. Learn my technique in the blink of an eye.
Oops, sorry. Left one there very suddenly. There we go.
I did not catch any of that because it was going way too slowly. You had a mission, you see?
Try not to let my trigger finger ruin this.
A mission?
Yeah.
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
And we actually can ask about this painting. Interesting.
That's quite the painting.
Let me guess, it was you in your younger days.
Say what? Ah! You noticed! It's my pride and joy! Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat.
Oh, maybe it's you who painted it. Nice.
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested.
You were interested enough to ask about it, nonetheless.
It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez.
So I guess there's nothing really we can earn from this right now.
Yeah.
So
You know what I like about this game?
no.
The fact that they literally have to like put every detail in your face.
That's very clear about things, then. That's good.
Like literally everything is like literally everything in the first game is important, including that exchange.
I see. That's interesting. I don't imagine there's anything we can do right here. So let's just. We might as well just present something.
Let's go see Maya.
Might as well just present something to see the dialogue. Gosh, let's see if things are okay now. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness. You understand. How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like the movie. Okay, so...
Alright, I'm out of here.
I don't suppose there's anything else she has to say. Oh well. Story advancement! Yay!
Yep.
Gosh.
Hiya!
Oh, you're back. Do you find a lawyer?
Well... What do I tell her? Well, see, just to be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
So very honest, Phoenix. What really happened? You know, I actually like that she's always depicted as fairly small here. In this first case. Most of the years. Just because she's an assistant character doesn't mean that she can't be intelligent. Gosh.
Uh-huh.
You don't mean you refuse to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do?
It's time for the final countdown or something to that effect. No.
Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not.
There's just no question about it. Why?
Why? Well...
I cannot!
No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago.
I didn't know it was going to be relevant. Remember the story.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side.
Verily.
Maya. I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me, too. Okay?
It's a deal.
Yes.
So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me.
Just one?
Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive.
I mean, to be fair, it could be just about anything. So, but gut feelings matter in this universe.
Let's not talk about that because it's probably something that's not PG, or that's not PG-13 or whatever.
Is that so?
No adult stuff, maybe.
Well, it's all like I make money off YouTube anyway.
I don't think that's a whatever. There has to be something in there.
Okay, any new conversation topics? No. But I guess we cheered up Maya. She knows that we're on her side, so that's went well. So let's go break into a hotel room. Cause that's legal.
Okay. Oh, great. I have no idea what kind of voice to give this guy.
I actually can do something similar, maybe. Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are...
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I don't know why, but when I'm reading his lines, I'm waving my hands theatrically.
I don't get it.
I guess it's a habit from howling the best, I think. I don't know. Okay. I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you're no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. In this hotel room that doesn't belong to us. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Not special.
Wait, no, hey! Why do I feel like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a strange place.
Wait, now's my chance to snoop around.
Ah, I almost forgot.
You came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard of that name?
You should remember this, except the Blue Corp part, I think. Okay. Right. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence?
Well, it's a very common name, but no, this is a secret. Yeah. Let's test them panties. Sorry.
How did I guess that? How did I guess you were gonna say that?
What happens? Okay.
There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open door. Now's my chance to see what's inside.
I swear I'm 19, Bello. Okay. Gosh, my voice is a bit off.
What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this?
Yeah. I wonder what she has in there.
There is definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I have got to stop talking to myself out loud.
No,
I'll be using
it's kind of useful habit at times.
Tomorrow's trial for that for sure. There are no parentheses. This is out loud.
No, I know.
For Maya's sake.
I talk to myself all the time. And we're doing it now, so...
I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. And totally nothing that is... Oh, crab baskets.
Oh well, it happens. Oh, bellboy. Still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram! I'll look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May.
She won't.
In court! Because I'm not gonna tango with you in any other way because you are terrible.
And terrifying, kind of. Oh well. Convenient.
Terrible!
Convenient. It's another arc. I'm guessing this is the end of the investigations segment. Gosh.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna take a sorry
for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go and take a moment to refill drinks because I feel that's going to be necessary. Be right back. We're moving on. And of course, I'm going to do Edgeworth.
Oh, you're sure?
Yes, I am sure. The prosecution is ready, Your
Okay.
Honor. Because it's what I usually do, you know? No reason I'm not doing
Leave it your
things
voice a little bit more. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today.
You can
I'll still
smell
beat you in
your
an instant.
fear.
You smell what the rock is cooking.
Hello. Your line, I think.
Yes, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed the murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor.
I see! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. That.
Hey, Mal.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir.
He's
I'm
found
the
lying on
detective
the
in charge of
inside.
homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. I'm kind of disappointed that Wright hasn't had a chance to talk yet.
Yeah, prosecution has the spotlight right now.
No, I mean, like, I could have said, like, a whole bunch of things if Wright had, like, the spotlight for a few seconds.
I know.
I'm horribly disappointed.
Oh, it happens.
The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
Guns as well. Yeah, even in a girl's hand, really. Hello.
No one has obviously met Francesca yet, apparently.
Indeed.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue.
Well, that's the most convenient description.
Okay, it's going
Now.
slow again.
Detective,
Yes, sir!
you immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at this scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir! I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Nope, but that's what we're here for.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
It's so soft that you wouldn't make a dent on butter.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
This does actually, this can be kind of dangerous, because wouldn't this sort of make, put Phoenix's impartiality into question?
Well, for the most part, I don't think they care. They care about what attorney. They don't care about what defense attorneys think. Excuse me.
In a realistic setting, I mean, at the very least, but okay.
Okay, sorry about that. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We got a witness of account describing her. The witness said she saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Convenient.
The very moment you say.
I wonder about that.
Very
This
well,
is vague.
Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. By the way,
Yeah?
cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
You said by the way. Oh, or something to that effect. Oh,
Yeah. Ah,
smack!
hey, might just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail.
Yep.
The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
Neat.
I should have expected Maya would know something of her sister, some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
And she's observant enough to give that.
Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination of the witness who friggin' tried to arrest my client because of a receipt.
Yep. Press your face.
You're not gonna try to, make him eat evidence this time?
Make him do what, you said?
Make him eat evidence? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal. Don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Watergate Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though.
Not yet, no.
Alright. Please continue.
That'd be too easy now, wouldn't it?
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast.
What I said! That's quite special.
Our motto this month is quick response. Oh my gosh, it's going at 1 frame a second again.
Okay, good.
That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So,
Internet lovely, isn't it?
tell us, who the two people you found in the scene were?
Yes, sir!
Let's do more nitpicking.
Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal. Your dumb act will only get you so far.
Yeah, that's fair, Gumshoe.
With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at the crime scene.
You'll have that, but you blew it. About her! About her!
Well,
Okay.
he does have the points about her. She is pretty unmistakable.
Right, Mr. Capcom mascot. Okay.
I should pick my points to press with a little more care.
Nope. So long as we don't get penalized for it. Who cares? That's great.
Not in this game, anyway. Why is that? What's your reason?
Describing her.
Oh wait, I mean not in this case. Hold on, just 1 second.
Interesting then.
Yeah?
The BDM stopped.
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Yep. So,
Huh?
witness testimonials? No. Not even the witch trials.
Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say.
You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman's, let's see, in pink's claim was hard evidence?
Almost right. You would have speculated that, Phoenix.
What? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. What? Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess processing can have its advantages.
Yep.
Let's watch that. Let's watch them take that away in a later case. Yes!
Let's see what happens.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Yeah, we know what
Very
that
well,
is, I
Detective.
think.
Let's hear your
Sorry.
testimony again.
I'm a bit twitchy at times.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
I think I'm seeing where I need to press. Not press, but present rather. But, no.
How do you like that? My hard evidence. I know that you're not supposed to press, or I know you're not supposed to present the freaking receipt.
No.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Yeah, Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
The judge is really different than the first game, isn't he? Compared to his later, goofier appearances.
Yeah. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean that the victim wrote it.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Oh, then who did write it, Smarty Pants?
Someone trying to frame?
The real killer. Who?
I did.
The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name?
Coming soon.
Buddy, please. She was framed.
Yep. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Fair point, it's... As long as it is, if we present that possibility, the burden of proof is on us, I suppose.
Shut up, Edworth.
I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Well, something to that effect. Oh well.
I think someone swallowed a fly.
No, I didn't. It's just... I swallowed language entirely.
I don't think you can swallow something that's immaterial.
I need to compose myself a bit. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
Blah 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 blah.
Gosh.
Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote it? Of course I do, pal! Uh-oh, he sounded pretty confident. This might not be good.
God.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's.
Of course it would be, yeah.
What kind of tests were these again?
Blood test, probably.
Huh? What kind? Well... I hear they take the, little bits of the blood in the, hemoglobin...
Would that be hemoglobins? I don't know.
Hemoglobin.
Goblins.
Hemogoblins... Hemogoblin... Bob then. I
Gumshoe.
I refuse to testify on this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests.
And that's legitimate
Yes,
criticism,
that
I
was
think.
quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
So we technically did it bad there.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe,
Yeah.
I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. That surely won't last forever.
I think what she means is it's the opposite of a bonus.
Yep, pretty much. Oh well.
Oh. That was a mess. Right. Where was I?
Oh. With his finger.
You were in the corner. I'm saying it. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand.
I wonder about that. That seems... yeah,
She was right-handed.
yeah. You know that probably.
Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see if I was getting at what I was getting at there.
Okay.
Detective Gumshoe! Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Not right now, but he will.
Sure, it happens all the time, in books and in the movies.
Because
That
you
wasn't
are in
my
books and
question,
movies.
This isn't a movie, detective.
No, it's a game.
This is a game. Ugh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you
I'll be
find
very
it a little
surprised if it
odd that
actually
the victim
happens.
would write down a name?
Enough for it to warrant attention. Well,
Especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
stop right there. The
Shut up,
witness's
Edward.
opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order, order! That didn't go so well.
He gets better at least.
That's right. What he said.
The killer's name,
Blah, blah,
and
blah,
this
blah,
is
blah,
where, you get a face full of nonsense. Your own nonsense.
Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it?
No, it's a general trick.
Of course he wrote it! Who else would have? Shut up, Phoenix. You have it backwards, detective.
Smug Phoenix surfaces.
Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately!
Case closed.
But... No butting your way out of this one, detective. Blah 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 blah.
We're busting in with logic.
Order, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Unless there were a Time Lord, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? Day after?
Is it? Is it though? Yeah, it probably was because it was daytime, right? So,
The murder happened in the evening.
Yeah,
It was the day after the murder.
that makes sense.
The prosecution's point being...
Shut up, Edgeworth.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Update the autopsy report. Da-da-da-da. Gosh, I can't do anything with my voice today.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request, and I did not see fit to put it to the court. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. That seems, really vague. I received these
Very
results this
contrived.
morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see!
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Yep, he always does. Always. Why, Mr. Wright? You look
Shut up,
shocked.
Edgeworth.
Something you want to say? Hard words when it's necessary.
Mr. Edgeworth? I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict.
Hmm?
What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
We are engaging in slander here.
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Shut up, Edgeworth.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in the report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Oh, understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
Check and mate. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Shut up, Edgeworth.
It gets better!
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fine.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Her face is innocent, and that's just about it. Oh well. Blackheart. Witness, your name, please. April May! At your service!
Really? Witness, excuse me. Service, no waiting. Lovely.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
She weaponizes that. Ah, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court.
And maybe some ladies.
Except for Edgeworth.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room? I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fair and Company law offices? That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mountain girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And that woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she got up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
I hate you.
So do I. Not really. I'm impartial, it's fun. Well, Your Honor.
Shut up, Edward.
No.
I see. It's a remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor!
Except, legal procedures?
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
Which is kind of law, you know? Loneliness!
I thought the witness's testimony was quite, firm, didn't you?
Nope.
Get
Mr.
your
Wright,
mind out of that.
I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination.
Elsewise? This would be a miscarriage of justice, you know?
If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to.
Obviously.
She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Here's a question. Why is nobody questioning why Phoenix is defending his how should I say this? His teacher's so-called killer.
Yeah.
Why isn't anyone questioning that?
Probably because they're probably thinking that there's some sort of Stockholm syndrome or something to that effect.
That makes zero sense.
I mean, to be fair, what they might be thinking is something like, his trusted beloved mentor is gone, so but suddenly in his life is her sister, and he feels that he needs to protect her, because otherwise she'd be sad. And he can't bear to lose another person that he feels needs him in that same vein, so sort of.
I don't think anyone like actually asks him about that.
Not either. So like probably just go with it. Anyway, your line.
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why not?
Why? What you mean? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting?
Did she
to
say
see
like
something?
what? I thought she said why not. Okay.
No, she said why what?
Oh well. Gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question. She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know.
For
I had a
goodness sake.
feeling. Boob feeling.
I
Gosh
have a
darn
feeling
it.
she's trying to avoid the question.
I cannot say these things with a straight face. It's too silly. Hello.
Is it because of bouncing boobs?
No, that's okay. It's just me saying silly things.
Should I press a little harder on this one?
I don't think we'll be penalized for it. But we'll see.
Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
Yeah, you're flipping. Gosh darn it, I cannot make jokes. Darn.
Honey badger.
I'm sorry, it's not in a state where I can say things.
It's cool.
I'm the worst comedian, laughing at my own jokes before I even finish making them. Oh well.
Yeah, normally we are trying to make the audience laugh.
I know, so it's just sort of thing where it's the one thing I can't control well. Oh well. That's what this say was going to involve whipping out symbols of justice. Let's say that. Oh well. You insist on kneeling her, but
Sure. Okay, my turn.
gosh darn you!
I really don't think it should be allowed.
The poor girl!
I
Oh,
punched you
good.
so hard! Realize that. Okay.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Gosh.
Poor girl? What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next? Gosh.
I expected to see boobs.
Yeah.
The woman with long hair, was it Mia Fey?
Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
Your thing?
And the person attacking her?
How do you know that she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
You are not intelligent.
Or so she tries to seem. There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. There's probably going to be... yeah, I guess this is kind of bulletproof for the moment, so...
The testimony does certainly make sense.
Just
and everyone
have it.
in the court keeps siding with her.
You can't attack it from this angle.
Not press too hard on this one.
So then, tell us what happened to the victim. Dodged to one side and ran away.
Dodge! She dodged? Dodged what? Dodgeball!
Well, the attack! You're being very vague here. Please, continue your testimony. Is that my case though? Wait, here's the thing. Wasn't it found that there wasn't any particular sign of a struggle? I don't think that the crime scene reflected that someone had been running around and knocking anything over or anything like that. Well,
yeah, there should have been a sign of a struggle because that little glass lamp stand thing did get knocked over. Remember?
well, yeah, that was one thing. That was the one thing that exists. Now I remember. Oh well. Misremembering things. That's how I go. Oh well. You're lying.
It's cool. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, I see. First of all, she had a girl to see,
Shut up!
and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? You?
She has a point.
No, that is flimsy.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that.
You saw nothing.
Did you really see the defendant at all?
No. I mean, for one thing, we only became aware of her presence when Phoenix was entering the room. Maya, it didn't seem like she was in on the phone when Maya was there. And we caught her.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Shut up. Okay. If you really had witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Yeah, that's how it makes sense. They're pretty distinct.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
You want to speak.
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. This testimony is bogus. Oh,
But-
it's going slow again.
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe.
So that corroborates our story, yeah.
What do you say to that, Miss May?
Ah! Oh, it's, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May! Oh my goodness, it's going slow again.
I know. It's gonna keep me updated though.
The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. And please prevent yourself from doing any unnecessary wanton winking. Damn, I almost had her.
Yeah, she's not going down that easily. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran up to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with a weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. Okay. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, is the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Okay, well, this one's easy. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning.
Yeah.
Please begin the cross-examination.
Anyways, do you want to shoot right for it?
Just go straight to the stupid part.
Then there's the first attack and ran up to the right, and this girl in the hippie clothes and that's her. Hit her with that weapon and saw it and did. Not a clock, I'm gonna study your clock. Thinker, I think.
Press.
Press? Yeah. I guess.
I'd rather press first because I want to see something funny. If there's anything funny. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Oh, you're a self-aware game. Gosh. Well? Don't look so sour, Mr. Liar. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Not gonna clock. Excuse me, but explain your face.
You don't want her to eat it?
We need that.
Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. Did you have to phrase it that way?
Gosh. Revealing?
Yes, you have to say it.
Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Liar?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Which is why it's extremely convenient that this was once again filed as a statue.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. I am really confused as to how she can stand like that forever. You know, with her leg bent like that.
Yeah.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The thing only defense here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. We will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before.
Yeah, one murderers.
Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Yeah, how that's the one time that you're ever going to get it.
That was dope.
So far as I know anyway.
If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is that you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fei & Co?
No! Hey, I didn't say that! Why would I go there? I have my hotel room.
From that high?
The law offices of Fei & Co. where the murder took place are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Self-sorry.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now.
I'm not
I'm not
satisfied
satisfied
because... Yeah, it couldn't have run because,
Yep.
papers and then...
The
That I
clock pieces
remember.
were taken out.
Yeah.
Your Honor, members of the court,
And we have the evidence for that in hand.
it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. The clock is missing its clockwork.
Indeed.
How could you possibly... Just have a look, as soon as you can. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork.
Now what was going to happen? Because someone is going to present the, is going to question, was it like this when before the murder took place? And we're going to say yes, because this phone conversation. So,
Yep. It's quite empty.
I wonder, what else going to happen?
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
That?
Well, Miss May? Shut up, Edgeworth.
Now, quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty? Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. This is an easy contradiction to resolve, at least.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Why? Because you say so?
Mr. Wright? Can you prove when the clock
Gosh
was
darn it, my
removed?
child. Impossible, of course.
Shut up, Edgeworth. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is...
I'm tempted to laugh, but no. I don't want to screw my record for just... No,
Just give the freaking phone.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. My very girly phone that is not mine.
Yeah.
That is quite a cute cell phone.
Uh-huh. What is that reading me? Oh, yeah, but girly phone.
Oh, wait! This isn't my phone! Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Ba 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 ba. Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
He's starting to lose control. The good detective better remember his offer evaluation soon.
My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Let's hear the conversation.
So he does want me to hold on to the thinker for you then. If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. That's lame. Gosh, where's my everything? I've lost it. I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry.
Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Ma?
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. The problem is we know that it's custom made, so...
That would make sense. Shut up, Judge.
Yes, this is so easy. Good grief. Oh well.
The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen this clock before.
That happened,
Thinker.
Yeah, even with the thinker itself, yeah.
It's simple. The clock was never in any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world.
Other than the original thinker itself.
Here is in the police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Shut up. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuses are not on sale today?
Oh? No, I'm not gonna try that. Sorry. Gosh.
Oh! Hey, I just noticed this. That heart became upside down.
It did. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should die for it! Die!
I have to be honest, that's the first time I actually noticed that the heart became upside down.
What happens?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know this weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter.
Okay.
Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
Did she hear it though?
I guess.
What did you say? She did hear about it. I don't think she held it. She wasn't... I know she's not the killer. So...
The witness has never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she would have known that the thinker was a clock.
And you remember listening to that conversation, so...
I can show you the proof.
We have it.
Well, this is interesting.
Hey, have this wiretap. Don't ask me how I got it.
Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
My badge. No.
Have a look at this.
Oh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room while I was creepily sneaking through her drawers.
Barely.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Sorry, one moment.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? And not tapping someone on the button.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. No.
I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
Yep. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even
Sorry,
if that
Edgy.
was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? She did. Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Speed lines. Here's my proof.
The same conversation. Learn to listen, noob. I don't know.
The proof that the victim said on the phone was that the weapon was a clock is...
But it's the physical evidence? Is it just the cell phone itself again? Or, the clock's moving from the nose. Okay, this is making me wonder a bit.
They didn't finish the phone conversation.
They didn't.
I
I mean-
think that is.
I mean, this, in the entire... Let's just do that.
I present the defendant's cell phone.
It would have to be that, because I remember in the intro, they
Yes,
did
we've
say
seen
that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May.
Hmm.
You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation.
Hmm.
That's how you knew the thinker was a...
Hmm.
Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you?
Hmm.
The defense demands an answer.
Good grief. Everyone has different priorities at this point in time.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
Can I go change my pants now?
It's not fair! Oh, you can't up on me like that! Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
Well, yes you are.
Indeed.
That did it.
And just
Court seen the
pathetically
real
trying to earn
Miss April May.
sympathy.
Now to deal the final blow.
I'm actually sure what's best here because I know that she's not the killer. But I think maybe if I present this opportunity that is very valid, then...
Miss May.
What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will ya?
You killed her, didn't you?
Then she'll crack and she'll actually respond. That's what I was thinking.
Order! There will be order!
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretap. Oops! Hold it.
So you admit you tapped her phone?
Wait. I don't know anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl.
Really? Can you prove it?
No.
No way she can prove it.
Come on, just lay down and admit defeat already. I think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Wait, I say. Wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Yeah.
That's...
So, where does this leave us?
It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. While it has no relevance to the case, it does kind of cause her credibility into question.
No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something.
Call the bellboy as a witness, because what else?
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And not Miss May's bottom.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already, says you. I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What?
Yes, I mean, so we're kind of wrapping this up.
I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Miss May will be declared guilty on the spot.
My well.
What should I do?
Of course, give up. What is this?
Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything.
And everything to win.
Understood. I accept your condition, Edgy.
Fool. You fell right
Shut up,
into
Edgy.
my trap. I will eat our way out and get you in ours.
Oh, wait. Very well.
Gosh.
The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Okay.
Exactly how they got him that quickly, I have no idea.
Okay, and Robo and I had this for a while, so this is a good point to stop. And in fact, I should have stopped 17 minutes ago. Oh well. We should meet again in another game, perhaps. Until then, humans, fairies, and yokai.
Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.